Christmas is here, and the Danganronpa 2 tier list is finally finished. Please enjoy it.
Hey, what the hell? Who invited Ben here?
Obama, did you invite Ben fucking Shapiro? Where is his black ass anyway?
I think he's still fucking his wife. It must take a lot to satisfy her.
Well, he better hurry up. Danganronpa 2 is the best game in the series, and I'm not letting anyone stop me from making this tier list.
Man, sorry about that. Hey, fellas, I just finished.
Gross.
Obama, you're finally here. Pull your pants up and let's start this thing already.
Wait a minute, can I join you guys?
Fuck no.
Who invited this loser?
Get out, Ben!
Please, don't kick.
All right, guys, it's time to start the Danganronpa 2 tier list. I'm hyped because this one was objectively the best game.
Donald, V3 was the best one.
Fuck you, Joe. V3 sucked ass. It betrayed everything we know about the series and those precious traditional values, likes the themes of hope and despair.
I think V3 did a great job subverting the expectations of the fans, even if the story no longer matters.
My favorite will always be the first game.
To each their own. Anyway, let's start this thing. So we have a brand new cast of characters, including some with familiar archetypes, but done in a unique way. If we're going to start this, we're going to start it the right way. Usami, how are we feeling about her?
She's just Monokuma's punching bag. Her personality is lacking and she hasn't contributed anything to the story.
Wait, I thought her name was Monomi?
This is why I will never stop calling you Sleepy Joe.
Wait a minute. I just remembered that she beat AI Junko at the very end to save everyone when she turned back into Usami. You know, I think she at least deserves a B tier.
She's comic relief, isn't she? Not really much to contribute overall, despite what she did at the end of the game.
I honestly don't care about her. I'll put her in C.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, next, Hajime Hinata. I think he was an interesting protagonist. Definitely put into an unfair situation since he was just an average, boring high schooler, unlike the rest of his peers.
You could emphasize the boring part a bit more. Makoto is so much better.
Yeah, because he's so cute.
Makoto is so fucking cute.
Guys, enough with that. Leave Makoto behind. He's lame and uninspiring, unlike Hajime here.
Donald, those are some fighting words.
I agree with Joe here, Donald. Don't ever say Hajime is better than Makoto. People in my ghetto get shot for a lot less.
Democrats always resort to violence when people disagree with them. It's only natural you guys are so fucking insecure. And just to piss all of you off, I'm putting Hajime in S tier, fucking retards.
I'm getting my gun.
Barack, there's no need to escalate this. Trump is just high on his orange juice today.
Cry about it, morons. Next up is Nanami.
Fuck you, Donald. We're not moving on from this. I'm currently on my way to your house as we speak. If you don't want me to pull a sniper wolf, I suggest you put Hajime in F tier now.
Typical Democrat.
Boys, we are only on the second one. Why is it already turning into a fight?
You mean the third one?
The next time I see you, Donald, I'm getting a straw and sucking out the orange from your fat skin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Black Celestia Ludenberg.
Celestia is not black.
Joe, you say that like it's a problem if she was black.
No, it wouldn't be a problem, but if you just race swapped her out of nowhere, a lot of her fans would get upset.
I can't take this anymore. Fuck this shit. I'm putting the rest of them wherever the fuck I want.
Stop, Trump. Donald, come on, man.
I refuse to participate if Hajime is in S tier. He must go down to A tier at the very least. Fuck.
Obama. What did Hajime ever do to you? You make it sound like he fucked your wife and pissed in your Cheerios.
That definitely didn't happen.
Guys, can we just get back to the list?
Sure, and Hajime is staying in S tier because fuck Obama.
Fuck you, Donald.
This is getting nowhere. That's it. I'm calling Ben.
Holy shit. Okay, fine, I'll stop. Joe, please don't bring him in here.
Yeah, I'll even drop Hajime to F tier as long as you don't bring him.
All right, then. Let's start over. Monomi was in C tier. Hajime in S tier. Whatever your issues with him, Barack, and whatever you like about him, Donald, can be settled with a Pokemon battle later. For now, can we continue with this list and stop fighting?
This is ironic from the dumbass who begged me to put Celestia into S tier last time.
It was actually SS tier, but true.
That was different. Celestia is an actual good character.
You're full of it, Joe.
Yeah, full of every last bit.
Don't you guys make me leave again? I swear I'm out if you say one more thing about Celestia being bad.
Please will the three of you stop fighting. You three are the chosen, the tier list masters of the Danganronpa franchise. Do whatever it takes to come together in order to—
Shut the hell up, Ben!
Who let him back in?
I forgot to make this Discord call private. My bad. Anyway, I'll fix it later. So as I was saying before we got sidetracked by that fucking nerd, Chiaki is one of the best girls in the series, and I'd put her in S tier. I'm a hardcore Hinami ship.
Stop, don't!
What is it this time, moron?
Don't finish that last sentence. You'll summon them.
Them? Oh, you mean the Komahina shippers.
Yeah. The last thing we need is to be raided by a bunch of mentally ill Tumblr harpies for doing a simple tier list. So please, let's not mention anything about shipping. Capiche?
No problem, Barack. I won't mention anything about how much I ship Hinami together because they are so cute and straight. very straight. Straight and normal like every man and woman in the world should be. So straight they could make babies. Straight as a line, straight as the
What are you doing?
Astolfo.
Stop, they're going to take over. Stop, before it's too
Relax,
late.
Obama, you're freaking out over nothing. Those weirdos have no power over this Discord chat.
I sense a disturbance. Someone is pushing a Hanami ship instead of Komahina. I will find them and kill them.
Anyway, we've wasted enough time already. I'm not changing the tier, Obama. Cry about it.
Fine then. I'll get you back for this one day. Just keep that in mind.
That tangent was so long and unnecessary.
Kind of like one of your speeches, Sleepy Joe.
Don't make me get the feds on your ass.
Okay, so just to confirm, we all agree that Nanami is an S tier, right?
Yeah, she's way more deserving of it than Hajime.
I honestly think she's overrated as fuck. She's the gamer chick, so of course all of the boys are gonna drool over her. And well, she's just so cutesy. And I find that to be too on the nose that she's supposed to be the canon girl for Hajime.
Joe Biden is a raging homosexual. How the fuck can you not like Chiaki? So what if she's a gamer and a bit cutesy, she's best girl of this game and you have shit tier taste? Go back to your vampire wife or whatever.
Fuck off, Donald. Your taste in women boils down to how evil of a bitch they can be.
Pot meat kettle.
Junko is a great waifu, and I don't just like her, I respect her work too. But that doesn't mean I can't like Chiaki as well for being best girl.
Donald, did you watch Danganronpa 3?
Nope.
You mean V3, right?
Never mind. You're both hopeless.
Why? Because we're in despair?
Not funny at all.
Anyway, I want Chiaki to go to B tier. Just like Hiyoko, the game goes out of its way to make you focus on her the most. It's a bit annoying.
Joe, just admit you have shitty taste. Chiaki deserves an S tier.
I agree with the brown man, S tier it is. Joe, it just seems like you hate the waifu sidekicks.
I don't hate them, it's just that I find the other girls in this game more interesting.
That's fair, but you still have shit taste.
The majority agrees. Chiaki stays in S tier. Now for the second to third, most talked about character in the entirety of the series, Nagito Komaeda.
B tier, he's also overrated as fuck.
Joe, stop being retarded for 1 second, please.
I gotta be honest, I don't like him at all. I get what the game was trying to do. He was supposed to be the quote-unquote evil version of the protagonist of the first game. Similar to how Dot Hack had Azure Kite in it or Goku Black in Dragon Ball Super. But his behavior was inconsistent and weird. And then during his free time events, the game dared to give us that bullshit bomb that he has not one but two mental illnesses. But I can forgive that because my beloved Junko also has one. I can fix her though.
This is crazy to me. I feel like Donald kind of understands it a bit more than you, Joe, but you're still both wrong. Nagito was conceptualized to be this game's version of B Yakuya Togami. His role was to be the wild card and the disruptor of harmony for the group. A sort of antagonistic force that isn't Monokuma. While he has traits that reflect Makoto, his purpose was to add an extra layer of mystery to the sequel. Because of that, they made him a mixture of Junko and Makoto. He's pretty much their love child. If it was up to me, I'd put him in A tier. He's the one character that people won't stop talking about, but I feel like the way he's written is inferior to Togami or even Uma from V3.
I'm fine with an A tier. I just don't like the fact that I have to see him memed to death with Sans from Undertale. It's fucking annoying.
Whatever, this list is shit now. Hopefully when we get to Ultra Despair Girls, it won't be this bad.
Wait, you guys were actually planning on doing that? I thought that game was too controversial to be discussed properly.
No, Obama. The easily offended morons get triggered easily by fictional characters suffering. If you get offended easily, you shouldn't play Danganronpa games. Idiots. Still, Ultra Despair Girls gets a lot of flack for how it treats the warriors of hope, so take that as you will. One thing is for sure, I don't trust Biden to be in charge of that list since he loves lolis so much.
Fuck you, Donald. I told you 1,000 times before I like gothic Lolita, not lolis.
Excuses, excuses, excuses.
Whatever, can we just move on?
Sure, so how about Hiyoko Sayonji?
Oh my god, this little bitch is evil.
Hang on, Barack. Cut her some slack, all right? She's not that bad as people make her out to be.
I agree with Joe. Sayonji is similar to Hifumi when being overhated for surface-level reasons. Fellas, ever heard of the Mesugaki trope?
Yeah, and I hate those kinds of characters. Who the hell gets off on being berated and bullied by a woman?
Don't answer that, Joe.
I wasn't going to. What the hell?
Sure you weren't.
Listen here. Mesugaki girls are provocative in nature and love to tease people. Usually it leads to some questionable circumstances, for instance, like Joe Biden's fetish.
Hey, what the hell?
But Mesugaki are a tried and true formula that many people in Japan admire. One of the most popular Mesugaki anime right now is called Don't Bully Me Nagatoro-san. So when it comes to discourse about Hiyoko, I hope we can have a nuanced and fruitful discussion that fully picks apart her character in a way where we can fully understand her.
Fuck that, put her in F. Only creeps like her.
Trump is correct about most of what he said, but it's more of a case of you either like her or you don't. Regardless, I think most people agree that she didn't deserve to die in Chapter 3. She was more deserving to be one of the survivors than Akane.
Sounds like racism.
Obama, I've been meaning to ask, do you even care about this tier list? The entire time you've been acting like Joe Biden.
I was agreeing with you, you dumbass.
I lost interest the moment Hajime went into S tier.
You're still on that?
This is a new low for the Obama administration. Can't believe I was ever a part of that.
Fuck the both of you. I'm just waiting for my wife to recover so we can start fucking again. In the meantime, I'm enduring this bullshit.
Obama, if it makes you engage properly, I'll put Hajime in a tier. Is that all right with you?
Sure, now I can focus more.
Unfucking believable.
I gotta say, that's the most petty I've ever seen you, Barack.
It's a Democrat thing.
That's your excuse for everything now, isn't it?
Don't worry, fellas, I don't actually hate Hiyoko, but I don't like Mesagaki all that much. My big problem with this game was that she was killed off way too early. She was trying to better herself after the events of Chapter 2. She was trying to open up more and be less abrasive to the rest of the cast. My hope is that someone will one day mod the game and replace Fuyuhiko as one of the survivors with her instead.
I think there is someone trying to do that.
Really?
Awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Anyway, let's put Hiyoko in B tier.
I feel like a lot of people are about to get mad.
They can suck my orange juice. It wasn't that funny, Joe. Moving right along to Kazuichi Soda.
He's much better comic relief than Hero was, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Though I find his simping over Sonia Nevermind to be quite annoying.
Yeah, man, like, take a hint. She doesn't love you, bro.
Donald, did you or did you not watch Danganronpa 3? Well, then again, in Danganronpa 3, they sort of alluded to Sonia liking Soda at the very end, though all she did was give him a knowing look and finally acknowledged him.
I didn't watch it, so I wouldn't know.
All right, I'm putting him at C. He's annoying but somewhat entertaining. He's just sort of okay. Now for Gundham Tanaka.
Dude, he's fucking hilarious. Best character in the game for real.
I agree with Barack. I believe he has what is known as the Chunibyo trope.
It's pronounced Chunibyo.
Yeah, that.
Honestly, I can't disagree. Every time he was on screen, it was nothing but nonstop laughs. He honestly was a fun character, though I don't ship him with Sonia.
Why not? They're a great couple.
I don't know, I just feel like Kodaka was inserting his own NTR fetish into the game and self-inserting himself as Kazuichi. It felt very weird to me.
What the fuck, Donald? How the hell did you get that impression of all things?
No comment. All right, now Sonia, never mind. What an amazing princess she is.
I don't like her.
What? Joe, what the fuck is wrong with you? Sonia is one of the most beautiful girls in the series.
Not as beautiful as Celestia is.
Don't you mean was?
Damn, Donald, that's savage.
Sonia is an out-of-touch bimbo who tries hard to act like one of the cool kids. She's literally the how-do-you-do fellow kids girl, a sheltered, entitled princess.
Joe, I'm starting to think you're a crackhead.
How did you know?
Trump, let's put Sonia in B tier. She didn't contribute all that much to the overall story. I think she was just eye candy for the most part and gave Kazuichi something to lust over.
I agree, she is fucking hot though. I'd love to grab that pussy of hers.
You okay there, Joe?
Yeah, I just sneezed. Maybe someone is talking about me.
All right, next up is Peko Peko Yama.
Peko Peko.
Peko Peko.
Peko Peko.
Pickle pickle.
Pico pico. Pico pico.
Pico Pek. Peko Pek.
Peko Peko. Pek Pek Pek.
Peko Peko Peko. Fuck you guys.
Moving on to Fuyuhiko.
He's definitely an interesting character. His relationship to the genocider ripoff was really interesting.
Yep, and she had such a cool design but turned out to be extremely lame.
No, she did not. You guys don't give her enough credit. Like I said, Peko Peko Peko. Pek Pek Peko Pek 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 Peko Peko Pek.
Joe Biden, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we're over that gag now. Can we get a rating for Fuyuhiko?
Hey, whatever. I don't like her as much as Celestia anyway. Fuyuhiko is an F tier. I don't like the mafia.
But Pico is also a member of Fuyuhiko's gang.
I know that, but she's just so hot, guys. I mean, look at her design.
Simp Biden is back, you guys.
Shut up, you orange monkey.
That's not fair. If I called Obama a monkey, I'd be called racist.
I'm not going to even start. Anyway, Fuyuhiko is a solid B tier to me.
Yeah, I agree. All right, now Mikan Sumiki.
She's an obnoxious crybaby, and she sounds too much like Hinata from Naruto.
I mean, think about the abuse she went through. She became the ultimate nurse due to always having to bandage herself up after being abused.
Yeah. Also, every one of her lines make her sound like she's in a hentai.
Not to mention the obvious fan service moments she has. Whenever she trips, it's like she's on full display. We should leave her at F. She contracted the despair disease. and killed Hiyoko as well as Hibuki Miyoda, I'll never forgive that.
Come on, Barack, have a heart. The poor girl has been through so much. She should at least stay at C tier.
C makes more sense to me in all honesty. Her being the killer for Chapter 3 wasn't entirely her fault. She just remembered that she was one of the ultimate despairs. So, it was just a series of unfortunate circumstances that followed. Also, tell me you wouldn't tap that Obama.
I most definitely wouldn't.
Really? Says the guy who likes the stinky Toko Fukawa.
That brought back bad memories.
I told you before that I don't like her like that. I just like her character. Guys, why is that so hard for you to understand?
Anyway, let's move on to Ibuki Miyoda. I think we can all agree that she is an S tier.
Yeah, she's great. She's the only ray of sunshine we have, while everything else is so depressing. Well, Gundham as well, I guess.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong with that.
All right, finally, you both aren't as stupid as I thought. Great. Next up, we have Mahiru.
Fuck this bitch.
Fuck this bitch!
Whoa. Trump, calm down. You make it sound like she fucked your wife and pissed in your Cheerios.
Yeah, she's not that bad. I don't see what the problem is.
She's a raging misandrous bitch who hates men and nothing else. I want to put her in F tier.
I think you missed the point of her character entirely, but I'm too tired to explain to you why you're wrong this time. So I'll just kill you instead.
More typical Democratic violence. You love to see it.
Obviously, I was kidding, Donald. I'm just starting to get horny again and want this to be over so badly.
Again, that's fucking gross, Barack.
Grow up, Sleepy Joe.
Says the guy who's starting getting all irrationally angry at Mahiru. Put her in A tier. She's one of a kind and she a beautiful redhead to boot. I like her.
Isn't your kind the type to replace redheads with black people in movies?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you know, Joe?
Anyway, not going to happen. Mahiru is staying at C tier.
Donald, all I'm going to say is man's nut.
On second thought, why don't we put both Hiyoko and Mahiru in S tier?
Wait, what? Man's nut? What does that have to do with anything? Why are they both in S already?
Looks like someone was unlucky with the mono machine.
That scene slipped my memory is all. That alone makes them worthy of being in S tier.
Can we please take this seriously? Put them back where they were already.
All right, fine. So let's move on to Teru Teru.
I'd much rather listen to Ben Shapiro than ever see this weirdo again.
I agree. He's not even the funny type of pervert like Haifumi. He's just a freak.
I agree with you both. Let's put him in F tier. All right, next is Akane. I think she has the biggest breasts in the entire series. Bigger than Junko's and bigger than Miyu from V3.
You know, upon closer inspection, she kind of looks like my wife, Michelle.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah, I have to agree. The resemblance is uncanny.
Gotcha. I knew you were both racist.
I heard that it takes months to satisfy Michelle Obama. You don't fit the stereotype.
And what stereotype would that be, Trump?
Guys, can we not start with this? Let's just put Akane in D. Her character is literally female Goku and Monkey D. Luffy. She likes fighting and eating. That's it. Oh, and she also probably has a crush on Nekomaru.
Her breasts are so big, though, goddamn.
Yeah, but she's just more eye candy like Sonia in all honesty.
True, oh well. How about Nekomaru?
This guy is brimming with twice the amount of energy as Ibuki, but the constant shit jokes are annoying and gross.
I thought they were all right. He's entertaining, if nothing else. Definitely one of the more unique characters in the game.
Everything about him is extreme, even the size of his bulge for some reason. I wonder why they put that in there.
Kodaka is weird.
Yeah, I guess we could leave it at that. C tier is also fine for him. All right, so next up is my son, Byakuya Tagamiya. Wait a minute. When did he put on so much weight?
Beats me, but it's unmistakably Byakuya.
True that, true that. So since I'm the one in charge of this tier list, I'm putting him at S tier.
He's still a rich and entitled asshole, but he seemed to have mellowed out a bit in this game.
Yeah, he was much more tolerable than before.
All right, last but not least, Izuru Kamakura.
S tier. One of the coolest and most edgy characters in the series. He's incredible in every conceivable way.
Do my ears deceive me, Obama? I thought you hated Hajime.
Yeah, but he tried to separate Toko and Genocide Jack last time. Remember, I think Obama might be the one with a split personality.
I don't really care either way.
All right, that's it. That's all the characters that were introduced in the sequel. Now, for the returning members...
Wait, why are we doing that? We already rated them in the first video. Don't you think it'd be redundant?
Yeah, Trump, I'm fucking tired and I gotta bang Michelle soon, so let's wrap this up.
This won't take long. Come on, we have to account for every character. Besides, they have developed a bit since the first game, you know. Monokuma, compared to the last time we've seen him, is pretty much the same.
Makoto is still cute as fuck.
Yeah, he's so cute.
Whatever. Junko is still the queen, but I feel like she was a bit too transparent when compared to her first appearance. So I'm going to put her in A tier.
Yeah, I agree. She's still amazing. But her first appearance will always be iconic.
She's an evil bitch, you guys.
Save it, Joe. Nobody cares about anything you have said or ever will say. Junko is always At least an A tier at minimum, whether you like it or not.
Uncommon Obama W.
Whatever you say. Also, Hiyoko still sucks ass.
No, you suck ass.
Calm your chocolate tits, Obama. Hiyoko is still a top-tier waifu.
Didn't you guys argue about the characters being minors the first time?
That's ancient history, Joe. Come on now.
Anyway, for the last character, I'm putting the ultimate imposter in F tier. Nobody gets away with pretending to be my son and gets away with it. Glad he was the first to die.
Okay, are we done now, guys? Michelle is waiting and I need to tend to her needs for a long-ass time until the next tier list.
Sure, Obama, I give you permission to fuck your wife.
Thank you. Also, Donald, don't spill any orange on your way out.
Wait, guys, are we actually doing Ultra Despair Girls next time? I don't think we should.
Don't be a pussy, Sleepy Joe. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
All right, later, fellas.
So, Biden, 2024 is going to be a pretty special year for the two of us, right?
Shut up. I'm not going to let you become president again.
We'll see about that, Joe. We'll see. Also, Celestia sucks.
Donald, fuck off. God, I can't stand him.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Oh, and don't worry, Ultra Despair Girls is next.
Can I join, please, guys? Please, next time, I really want to participate. I love Danganronpa so much, and Trump needs another Republican on to talk about things with him. Please, let me join, please. Oh, please, oh.
Shut the hell up, Ben!